Good afternoon, Jason Phillips from Auto Appraise out north of Battle Creek, Michigan today. Getting ready to test drive a 1964 Chevelle Malibu convertible. Unfortunately, it's a rainy day outside, but we're going to take it for a spin anyway. I'll give you some quick highlights before we take off. First of all, I went around and magnet tested the entire body with business card style magnets and bubble magnets. All around the car, the magnetic adhesion is excellent. It's really, really good. Evidence of being probably a Western vehicle is my guess. The car's been frame off restored at some point. Just got it down off the hoist. Should have done this before I got it down, but you can see all the factory spot welds along the inner pinch weld. And up in here, the inner rocker structure is really nice. You're going to have to take my word for it. Floor pans look factory OEM original. Can't find any replacement seams or splices. The body bushings and hardware all look to have been changed. Frame was repainted while it was out. Satin black or similar. Kind of a more matte finish. Springs, shocks, suspension, bushings, rebuilt front, rear. Gas tank was repainted. These frame rail ends don't show any evidence of prior collision damage front or rear. Those inner splash panels, hard to see in this video, got a lot of stills. Those are in great shape. No appearance of being rusted out. A12.5 is the cast date on that early 65 rear end housing. Correct non-boxed lower control arms. Dual aftermarket muffler system all welded together with an H-pipe. The way up front of the drive shaft is really close to the H-pipe. I'm curious if it's going to make any contact noise on the way around. The bumpers and trim are really nice. Bumpers are probably replacement aftermarket units. A few little hairline scratches on the rear bumper, but nothing substantial. License plate light works. Tail lights, turn signals, headlights, they're all working. Aftermarket 15-inch wheels look like brand new. BFG 15-inch 215s, 70-15s, those look like they're in nice shape. The paint has very nice reflective quality. You can read the bold print in my shirt from about 18 to 24 inches away. There's a few small touch-ups around the vehicle. And a little bit of contamination here or there, or a little bit of subtle orange peel, perhaps down low. There was no really glaring issues such as big sags in the clear or metallic gathering or panel mismatch. Color by color, panel by panel, it looked pretty nice. Manual top goes down nice. Frame was restored, rubbers were restored. Jambs and the door skins are in really solid shape. Skin lips look very nice. A few areas where some of the OEM paint color shows through in the jambs. A few chips and contact places. These rubber seals on the doors are original, and they're kind of cut off there at the tops on both sides. So the rest of the rubber seals appear to have been changed, including the A-pillars. Glass goes up and down nicely, not binding or anything unusual. Dash is in really nice shape. It's got an aftermarket insert, aftermarket gauges, aftermarket steering wheel, and stereo. Horn works, stereo works. Seats are moving backward and forward as they should. Trim's in pretty nice shape, likely been replaced. Front and rear seats recovered, side panels recovered. Plastic chrome has been replaced, and door handles, window regulators, etc. been redone. Carpets showing some entry and exit soiling, and I think that could be cleaned up a lot better than what it is. The carpets themselves are in really nice shape. Just somebody needs to get after them and clean them. Just wrapping up about a 3-hour-long inspection, getting ready to do a cold start test drive on the vehicle. Under hood original body tag is present, not been decoded yet. OEM style power steering, dual reservoir, upgraded brakes, new proportionary valve, small block Chevy, aluminum high-rise Edelbrock, aluminum billet valve covers and wire retainers. It's got a conventional ignition system, but some upgraded components, including that super stack coil, blue silicone wires. Under the hood presents really nice. You can see the control arms have been all restored or replaced, all new bushings and hardware, fuel lines and clips, heater hose clips, even the battery tie down is present. Pretty nice gloss finish to the core support and inner fenders, and a flat finish on the firewall. Core support bushings and hardware are all in nice shape. Fan shroud's been changed. Good drag on that clutch fan. Oil's clean and up to snuff. Antifreeze is where it should be. Transmission fluid does not smell burnt. Let's get moving. Cold oil pressure is just under 40. Temp's not coming up yet. Engine sounds pretty good. Showing 66 degrees still at the water pump. Hydraulic lifters. Little subtle tick right there, nothing too extreme. See what it sounds like once they get all pumped up. The exhaust sounds good, don't hear any leaks, don't see any smoke. I think I'll stop and put that top up real quick. Don't want to get caught in that, even if it's only kind of misting right now. It's a power steering, power brakes, car manual top, but you can see the top hardware was all restored, top was replaced. Everything is in nice shape. It may have the original lash hardware present. A little bit of pitting right there, but seems to work nice and smooth. And it clamps down very easy. It's a one-person job. Closes up nice. Power steering works easy. The wipers are swiping as they should be. Horn works. Turn signals working left and right. Gauges all appear to be operating as they should. Temp's starting to come up. First to second at about 18 miles an hour. Second to third at about 30, 32. A little bit of a jump in the speedo needle. A little bit of wind noise apparent. Of course, it's a little windy today. We're up to about 50 miles an hour right now. I'm going to take my hands off the wheel. The suspension feels very nice, very stable. Fingers on top of the wheel there, and my hand's not bouncing at all. And then hands off of the wheel. I don't want to do that too long. We're on a country 2-track. Seems to track the road pretty good. Let's do it again. Subtle, if any, pull to the left towards the crown. Someone in front of me. I'm going to slow down while I'm doing that. I'm going to brake pedals applying nice. No pulse. Feeling no pulse. Car's warm. We got good oil pressure. Let's take off. about 70. I wasn't able to watch the dash. I was watching the road, so got good acceleration. Didn't feel any hesitation at the top. Good shifting. No evidence of a shift kit. Pretty normal shift. Not hearing any rear end whine or noise. Odometer appears to be turning. Had the radio on earlier. Fan blower is operating as it should. Brake lights, I got those verified by somebody else, and those and the reverse lights are reportedly working. So it appears that everything's working. The courtesy lights are working down low. Let's give passing gear a quick rump here. Did not do a downshift there, but turn around, run it back through the gears again. She'll break them loose. Sounds like both tires broke loose. Let's try that again. Yep. 301-3886. Finishing up a pre-purchase inspection for a potential buyer on a 1964 Chevelle Malibu convertible. Reported as a original California car, and based on the quality of the underbody, I would say that it's true. The car seems to be a good runner. Drive down the road nice. It's holding good oil pressure, still above, actually above 40 right now. Temps maintaining nicely, just under 180. I don't want to stay out too long in this rain. Mess this car all up. If you need an inspection like this, let us know. About 300 guys on the ground around the country out checking out cars and evaluating them before they end up in your driveway. But at the end of the day, I think the person purchasing this car, if they can stand a few paint chips and contaminations and things like that, doesn't feel like there's any major issues with this car. There's passing gear. Better. Alright, let us know if we can be of service to you. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out some of our other videos, test driving cars, and feel free to leave some comments. Positive or negative. Preferably positive. Thanks a bunch. The seat's comfortable, by the way. Springs don't feel broken down. Body looks pretty straight looking down the sides.